Shalom. First and foremost, I like to give all acknowledgement, honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harakah, HaQuadash, who giveth us forth his servants strength and power to move mountains, and who will deliver us, Lord willing, from the hour of temptation. A double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS that have taught us this truth. And shalom to your hopeful, sincere, elect members and of the household of faith. Yahweh is the name of the Heavenly Father. Yahweh meaning He is, He exists. And Yahweh Shai is the beloved Son of the Heavenly Father. Yahweh Shai meaning He deliverer. Call upon those names in your daily lives in hopes for salvation and mercy coming into these last days. So, we're going to go into how the curses are going to be upon us as a nation of people for a sign and a wonder. That's how you're going to know who the real Israelites are. Because these curses are going to be heavily cleaving onto us. All right? These curses have destroyed us as a nation of people. And who is more destroyed than the Negro, Hispanic, Native American, Seminole Indians, West Indies, South American Israelites, the island Israelites that are in Northern Kingdom, the West Indies Israelites that are in the islands? Who is more cursed than them? If you go all across the world, even in the Philippines, you got Israelites there, you're going to find the same curses. Woman hating her own children. The women going against the man. The brothers have an evil eye towards each other. Violence, murder, adultery. And etc. The Lord did tell us that we would be a byword in a proverb. All right. Also, we would be brought to a lower state to where the heathens could now reproach us. That's part of the curses. Now check this out.
It is crude.
ايوه بس هو مش بيعجبه جمالي. هو بيحب النيجرز. استغفر الله.
It is offensive.
هو انا جاي البيت ده المزاجي ولا عشان احرف فيه عبيد؟
And it's ugly. In the Arab world, racist depictions of black people are rampant. And the use of blackface is rife. Black people are routinely cast into subservience, playing servants, prostitutes, or they're shown as straight-up objects of ridicule.
عندما تتكرر أو ما تظهر هذه الصورة.
When we watch TV shows or movies, black people are always inferior. And blackface is an inferior, negative and racist concept which should not belong in the Arab world. We almost never speak about this segment of Arab society, black people. Firstly, because they never get to speak in public spaces. The black person is a citizen in the Arab world, but an invisible citizen. Why? Because power made him invisible.
To school, they are being discriminated against. They are seen less than because of the color of their skin, because they're not Arabs, because they are not white. Just because of that reason, they are not seen as fit for the Arab world. So the Yemen people discriminate against them. In Sana'a, members of the minority group known as Muhamshen, literally means the marginalized, live in dismal conditions in densely populated slums. They count among the poorest of the poor in the Arab world's most impoverished country by more than 5 years of conflict. In the narrow streets of a shanty town in southern Sana'a, lined with makeshift tents and cardboard homes, along with a few simple brick structures, women cook outside on stoves fueled with scraps of rubbish. Hassan told AFP, quote, "It's as if we are not part of Yemeni society, even though we hold Yemeni identification papers. Our children in school are treated differently, and we are looked at sideways on the streets and in markets."
And they don't hate Jake because of the color of their skin. That's part of it. They hate him because you have your Yahweh Shemiel Shai's people. Alright? Now let's read Deuteronomy 28 and 46. And the Lord went through the list of the curses. Not only is your environment going to be cursed, your possessions are going to be cursed, the works of your hands are going to be cursed, your inward parts, your body is going to be cursed. All right, now let's go on down. Verse 45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed. We are destroyed. So these curses have overtaken us. The Lord has set them upon us, and these curses have done its job. And look at the results. Go to the Caribbean. Our people are destroyed. Go to South America. Our people are destroyed. Murder, violence, adultery. Because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God, Yahweh Shemiel Shai. So the Lord wanted obedience from our people. To keep his commandments and his statutes, which he commanded thee. And it was a simple task. The Lord even gave us a land perfect to keep it. He gave us everything we needed to perform his commandments. But you know, us as a nation of people, we would not listen. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever. And that's a period of time, because these curses are going to be transferred to our enemies soon. All right, they're slowly being transferred. Now let's go into the word wonder. It says, awe, marveled, astonishment. It's like, wow. The things that behold us, others look at it, it's like, what? Whoa. They're surprised. It's not nothing good. All right? And a sign. So curses is a token, is a sign of who the Israelites are in the earth. All right? Even among the heathen, you see a Israelite foreigner over there. He's catching help from his woman. You know, the father leave the children. You know, they're being oppressed. They're being mistreated. That's probably Jake. Because these curses follow us throughout the four corners of the earth. All right? If you're an Israelite, you're alive today, no matter what you look like, you are under curses. Now, let's go to Baruch 2. And a part of us being under the curses gives these heathens the leverage over us to talk shit about us, to say their proverb, to say their bywords, to put stigma upon us, to make fun of us, to reproach us. Now, Baruch chapter 2 and 4, and this is dealing with of ancient times when the Lord pronounced this against us. But this could be applied today because the curses are reoccurring. All right? When we first went into the Babylonian captivity, when we were under the captivity of the Assyrians, you know, these curses are recurring because we kept going off. So the Lord gave us over to captivities, man, which is part of the curses. Moreover, verse 4, Baruch chapter 2 and 4, moreover, he had delivered them to be in subjection to all the kingdoms that are round about us, to be as a reproach. Meaning people could scorn you, make fun of you, call you proverbs, bywords. All right, because you're a slave. You're not on top. And a desolation among all the people round about. So Israelites everywhere, they're destroyed. All right? Ain't no running from them curses. And it's going to show. It's going to show, man. Among all the people round about where the Lord had scattered them. And that's also a part of the sign that you're an Israelite. When you're being reproached and you're desolate. All right? Israelites that are in the Philippines or in Vietnam that are being treated like shit and they're destroyed out there. You know, the heathens that they're surrounded by, they always wonder why they treat them so bad, because they're Israelites. The curses, right? Where the Lord had scattered them. So we're scattered all over the place. Thus were we were cast down and not exalted, because we have sinned against the Lord, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, and have not been obedient unto his voice. And the Lord said, obedience is better than sacrifice. Obedience is better than sacrifice. And our people, pretty much got the game wrong. It's obedience over sacrifice. All right, they were too much busy trying to sacrifice, instead of being obedient. Because Jake was premeditating sin and then offering sacrifice, which is evil. To the Lord our God appertaineth righteousness, but unto us and to our fathers open shame. See that? Open shame. What we just watched was an open shame. All right? And one of the way the Lord shamed us was have us go into captivity and being destroyed in front of everyone. All right? And to us, to our fathers, open shame as appertaineth this day. To this day, we're held as an open shame, bro. We're degraded and shamed so bad to where no one respects us as a nation of people. Alright, they might respect your talent, but really they don't respect you, man. And the Lord set it up that way. These heathens can never respect us. Because in their eyes, all they see is slaves, less than nothing. As pertaining to this day, for all these plagues, the curses, are come upon us, which the Lord had pronounced against us. See? So the curses are like a plague. Yet have we not prayed before the Lord that he might turn everyone from the imagination of his wicked heart. And that's what happened. Our people were following after the imagination of the wicked imaginations. Wherefore the Lord watched over us for evil. The Heavenly Father, Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai, was looking upon us to just do us in. Alright? To bring bad times upon us. And the Lord had brought it upon us. For the Lord is righteous in all his works which he had commanded us. So even what the Lord did to us is righteous. Right? Because we was being an adulterous whore. Yet we have now hearkened unto his voice to walk in the commandment of the Lord that he had set before us. So that's pretty much it. A part of being cursed and being put to an open shame is others reproaching us, making fun of us, creating their own little proverbs about us, their bywords, calling us names, monkeys, fucking slaves, and so forth. Baruch chapter 3 and 8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity. All Israelites, you're still in captivity. We're all slaves. Where thou hast scattered us. So no matter where Israel is scattered, brothers in the UK, they still in slavery. They gotta go to work. Alright? Brothers in Holland, they still in slavery. They gotta go to work. We are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse. And that's an indicator that you're an Israelite. You know, your reproach, and you're under the curses, and to be subject to payments according to all the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from the Lord our God. One more. 2 Maccabees chapter 1, verse 27. Gather those together that are scattered from us, deliver them that serve among the heathens. So there's elect all over the four corners of the earth, among actual heathens that probably look like they might be a heathen, but really they're just an Israelite foreigner, and they're worshiping Yahweh Shem Shai. All right, look upon them that are despised and abhorreth, and let the heathen know that thou art our God. See that? We're despised and abhorred, hated. Despised mean you think little of. You think a person is insignificant. And that's what these heathens do. They hate us, man. They think less of us. But that's okay. Let them. Because we're going to break them. We're going to break them a good 1,000 years. We're going to break in them that we're superior. We're going to break righteousness into them. All right? We're going to rule with a rod of iron. And let the heathen know that thou art our God, Yahweh Shem Shai. So the Lord's about to glorify his people that he's with us. All right? And punish them that oppress us, and with pride do us wrong. So the Lord gonna punish all these heathens, man, for the way that they have treated us and oppressed us. You know, along with Esau, the so-called white man. Captivity. Hey, the Lord's going to take away the reproach and the shame from Israel. Ezekiel 39:23, and the heathen shall know that the house of Israel went into captivity for their iniquity. So at the end of the day, these heathens going to find out why we were brought so low. All right? Why they thought that we were under them. Why we were in slavery. They're going to know it's because we went into captivity for being disobedient. Because they transgressed against me, therefore I hid my face from them and gave them into the hand of their enemies. So fell they all by the sword. So they're going to know the reason why the Lord gave us to them. Because we was disobedient. Alright? And by that time, ain't gonna be no more reproach and proverb. Alright, because Israel gonna be set up, man. The Lord gonna set up. Yahweh Shai is gonna set up his kingdom. And we ain't gonna ask for it. Daniel 7:18. But the saints, Israelites, of the Most High Yahweh Shemel Shai shall take the kingdom. Take is a very strong word. Alright? That's not asking or being polite. No. That's snatching something. That's seizing something. Alright? And that's what we're about to do. We're about to take the rulership, because the kingdom is rulership, and possess the kingdom forever and ever. Forever, even ever and ever. Now, we usually see forever, it's just a period of time. But no, it keeps going. It says forever, even forever and ever. Alright? Just like when you loop a song on a loop that keeps going on infinity, it doesn't stop unless you stop it. That's how it's going to be, man. The Lord's going to have his people rule infinity, pretty much. Alright? And the order of things is going to be reestablished in the earth, man. The heathens going to know their place. They're going to know that they are less than nothing. And less than nothing, shit, that's beyond negative. Alright? They're going to know their place. And we're going to be the top ruling the world. We're giving all praise to Yahweh Shemel Shai, Bahashim Harakah HaKudash for this lesson. Yet again, the curses is for a sign and a wonder. And that's how you know who the Israelites are. Alright, and everybody on that 12 tribes, you go to those countries, those islands, you're going to see that they're under heavy curses. Alright, you're going to see they going through the same thing the Negro, the Hispanic, and Native American man in America going through. Alright? But yeah, brothers, shalom.